Hey, what's up, everybody out there? It's Kirby. We're back on the process. To me, it's funny, but to a lot of people, it's not funny. What happened over last weekend? Local singer cover band that I talked to, and we're very cordial. And we was talking about the ideal that me and my family don't celebrate any of the holidays. And of course, I'll get the standard questions. Are you Jehovah's Witness or is it a religious reason? But in truth, and I'm gonna share it to the channel again, I don't follow the masses. That's on everything. If everybody's doing it, I'm not doing it. I don't believe that the masses make sense. Or let me put it in a more harsher way for the people in the back of the room. The masses or majority of the people are broke. So why would I do what most people that are broke do? I've grown up in a world where people did things when it comes to holidays. I remember having that conversation with my mom. Before I get there, I give credit to my mom because she was very open and honest about the financial situation in the household. Yeah, she worked her butt off. She caught 2 buses to work every day, but she always kept it a buck with it. But out of my brothers, I was the only one that really cared about the financial aspect of it. And this when I was around 12 or 13. And I remember asking her, I said, how the heck do you afford, because we didn't celebrate many other holidays. Well, we celebrated it, but this is, cookout, families out there jugging and things like that. But Christmas, I said, how can you put that money together for Christmas? Because when Christmas come around when I'm younger, I'm just adding up the costs. And then she explained to me, she said, I borrow money to pay for Christmas, and then I spend the rest of the year paying it back. And my only question to her was, and then you do that again? And she said, yeah. It didn't take me 5 seconds to say, well, if that's the plan, don't buy me nothing else for Christmas. I never celebrated Christmas again. I never celebrated a holiday again at that point. It wasn't because, I had this religious epiphany. It was, I didn't want my mom to struggle to give me stuff that I knew that I didn't use or I didn't need. I mean, socks, jeans, whatever. Okay, I got it. But the video games, I wasn't a big video game person. My brothers were. So even when I explained that to my mom in front of my brothers, they was like, well, he don't want it, so can we get his share? But that's really what it was. I just didn't want my mom to suffer, to beg, borrow, and steal just to give us an event. And then as I grew older in life, I just stuck with it. So when I say I just don't do what the masses do, I don't care what it is. If the masses are doing it, I make sure I'm doing something else. And now, let's put it simple. With the premise that I said at the beginning, majority of the people are broke or living paycheck to paycheck. So if I do opposite of what they're doing, then I have to have something, right? That has been my investment philosophy the whole time. The whole time. It's no secret out there. There's no secret book that I'm reading in. That's all it is. So think of what everybody do. And then I do the opposite. Most families care about the 12, 13 holidays during the year. I care about none of them. I care about the other 340 days in the year. I want my family to be able to wake up every day of the year and can get whatever they want. I'm not telling my son, hey, you want a laptop? You gotta wait for your birthday, or you gotta wait for Christmas, or you gotta wait for Valentine's Day. We're not doing that. If this is what you want, or this is what you need, and it falls within the parameter, then you get it. I don't care if it's a Tuesday, Wednesday, Hanukkah, Christmas. I don't give a damn what day it is. That's how we operate. We don't operate on, hey, let's do what we need to do so we can save up for these holidays. We do, hey, we're going to do what we're supposed to do so we don't ever have to wait to a holiday. That is the mindset in my household. And I know I get the look 500 times a year when people are like, oh, you don't celebrate that? You don't celebrate that? And it's funny. I just planned a trip to go back home. My mindset is, hey, I'm going to find a central location, and whoever want to come through, see me, I'll see you there. And then somebody happened to call and say, hey, man, that's Father's Day. No, I didn't. I just looked at a date on the calendar. I don't look to see what day is the holiday because those dates don't apply to me. I said, this is the day I'll be there. And then people will say, oh, well, we can't make it because I got this obligation, that obligation. But the name of the game is I don't operate when people tell me to do things. Matter of fact, let's take it a step further. My kids know if they call me on Father's Day to tell me Happy Father's Day, we're going to have a problem. If they have to call me when somebody say, hey, this is the day you're supposed to call your father and celebrate him, we're going to have a problem. If you ain't calling me on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, when you ain't doing nothing to say, hey, thanks, Dad, you damn sure ain't about to call me on this day. Because you just doing it because they told you had to do it. Call me when you really mean it. And that's the same thing with Valentine's Day, Sweetie's Day for the people up north, and all those other holidays. And I'm not sitting over here, angry black man, or nothing like that. I'm just telling you how it really operates in my family. I've seen everybody, family, friends, and everything, they still, oh, we got to focus on these holidays. And they still struggling through life, paycheck to paycheck. Me, I don't give a damn about those holidays. And my family can buy whatever they want any day of the week. And I'm going to be honest with y'all. And some people gonna laugh. I know the women in the back gonna be like, oh, he ain't no good. Anniversaries, birthdays, and stuff like that in my house, and it's not no alpha male thing. This is not. My wife feels the same way. So it's not a, hey, this is how my household gonna be ran. In my household, it's two options. You can celebrate the holidays, or you can celebrate every day. People that got sense are gonna celebrate every day. But this is what we do. So when it's my wife's birthday, or if it's a holiday or anniversary or something like that, I cut on and cut off the lights. We good? Yeah, we good. Because my family don't have to worry about the everyday menial things that people have to worry about. We don't have to worry about who's going to pay the light bill, who's going to pay the water bill, who's going to pay the cell phone bill. It's already paid for. The work has already been done. So are we going to sit here and argue about something you can do every day because I didn't think about, oh, well, you know, this is the day they say I got to buy you a gift. I should buy you a gift. You can get it any damn day of the week. Why the hell? They have to dictate to us what we need to do. That's how we operate. And you can ask my son. I asked him, hey, do you want to celebrate your birthday? Nope. I just want to get up when I want it, I want it. That's what it is. So for all you masculine males out there, for all those, hey, we need to celebrate because that's what they told us to do, people out there, y'all focus on celebrating 12 to 15 days out the year. So you can get what you want. You can get a gift, drop hints, say, hey, I really like that. You better focus on the other 345 days in a year and say, I want to be able to get what I want when I want. My family can do that. Now, this channel ain't about, oh, you're going to fly private, but you can do whatever the hell you want. And that's the goal I want everybody to strive to. So with all that being said, like, subscribe, see you inside the channel. But I just want to give an understanding of what the mindset is behind it. It's not a, hey, we running a dictatorship over here. It's, hey, let's make it make sense. But we'll see you in the next video. Y'all have a good one. And let's do it again. See you next time.